up change their lives forever. The decisions they make on their own, however, will change the way in which the truth is exposed and how justice prevails. For God made not death, neither hath he pleasure in the destruction of the living. For he created all things that they might have their being, and the generations of the world were healthful. And there is no poison of destruction in them, nor the kingdom of death upon the earth. For righteousness is immortal. For God created man to be immortal, and made him to be an image of his own eternity. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1, verses 13 through 15, and chapter 2, verses 23 and 24. Prologue. There are miles upon miles of unpaved, gravel-packed roads all over Texas. There's also a litany of tarred surfaces in great need of repair and repaving, rickety barns ready to fall over from just the right gust of wind, and old homes far beyond the fixable improvements of a Home Depot makeover. In many ways, all of this adds to the bucolic beauty of rural Texas. And when you think about it, especially while watching a dust cloud kick up behind an old Chevy heading out into an open field on a sunny, dry day, it becomes a metaphor for life, not only in the Lone Star State, but everywhere else, too. Because life in the real world, for most people, I think, does not consist of a white picket fence, a family dog, a pair of healthy kids, 2 vehicles, or rather 1 SUV and a minivan, sitting on a plush blacktop driveway, a golf course lawn cut every Saturday on a John Deere, some manageable debt, colorful, blight-free perennials, perhaps a boat, barbecues on the weekends, Christmas bonuses, vacations, family photos developed at the local Walmart hanging along the banister. Sometimes life throws daggers, and if you end up on the receiving end of one, well, watch out. You're dead. Or certainly maimed for life. No more soccer mom minivan trips across town with your neighbor's kids, arguments over white or wheat PB&J school lunches, walks in the park with the ladies from church while taking in all of the town gossip, PTA meetings, Little League games, ice cream running down the filthy arms of whining kids. No. If you happen to be on the receiving end of one of those daggers, you'll find yourself staring down the tunnel at that white light, if you're lucky, and buckets of tears, along with a lifetime of melancholy, chiseling away the days. Unemployment checks, while they last, food stamps, and after waiting in the church line, bricks of sour orange-colored block cheese. This will be your life. Bobbi Jo Smith was not one of those lucky kids, her parents jumping for joy on the sidelines while she scored the winning goal. She never played Barbies with the popular neighborhood girls. Nor had she become part of what is the new 21st century working class, searching for the next meal and a government handout. Somewhere in between, Bobbi was just a girl, essentially, when she realized her mother didn't give 2 shakes about her. And Dad? Who the hell was he, anyway? Where was he? By the time Bobbi was old enough to look around and not only put into context, but truly understand where she was being raised, she found herself in the sleepy, shanty little Texas town of Grayford, of which many in the state had never even heard. For those kids, like Bobbi, in certain sections of this rather pleasant town, boasting a mere 578 residents, the 2000 census, they looked around and met the despondent gazes, distant and stoic, on the faces of everyone surrounding them. They eventually realized they were staring